What's up everybody? Welcome back to my channel. It's What's Up Mikey here, and today I am going to do a review and a write test on this item right here. It's the Erasable 4-colored pen, and this item, me and my sister bought it from Barnes & Nobles, and it only cost like $4 something. The both of us picked the same pen, and me and my sister are a big fan of the Pilot's friction pen. We have one and it's in black ink, and lately we have been eyeing the same pen. It's the Pilot's friction pen in four colors, but with that one you could only get that through online, and it would take quite a while for the item to be shipped to you in your mail. And another thing about it, it is quite expensive. Getting the Pilot's friction pen in 4 colors will cost you around 20 bucks because it's a Japan import, and since it's from Japan, shipping and handling fee plus the actual item is kinda on the pricey side. So when we went to Barnes & Nobles and we saw this in one of their items for the stationery, we were thrilled to see this, and this item is a steal with its price. It only costs like, oh here, there is the exact price of this item. It's $4.95 compared to a $20 for the same thing in a 4-colored erasable pen. Let's see if this pen would really do the job and stick to its name of being a erasable 4-colored pen. So let's get into it. Let's set that aside. So here is the actual pen. And as you guys can see, the packaging is in a white plastic tube, and it's also retractable. You have here blue, I believe that is blue, green, black, and red. So you have your 4 colors, and this at the top is like a plastic. I believe this is the eraser of it. There you go, that is the packaging of it. Simple white packaging, clean, and it says here erasable 4-color pen. So let's see. And here at the packaging, I haven't showed it to you guys because I just ripped it open, and it says here it has a crayon effect. A crayon effect on the ink. So let's see if that one is really true and if it's really erasable. I have here a plain white sheet of typewriting paper, and I also have here 2 different kinds of page markers. One is in this transparent film type, and also this one, and this one is in just the regular kind of paper. I also have here 2 kinds of washi tape samples. And here I have my handy dandy memo pad. So we would be testing this pen in different types of paper or materials that you could write on. So first, let's go in with the band paper. Alright. Okay. There you go. As soon as you click the blue one, you can see at the tip, it still has the protective gel cover on it to ensure that the ink doesn't spill or bleed through the packaging. So let's see if this one would really write. So now I have the blue one. Let's try it here. Okay. Does it write? Yes, it does. It just takes a while for the product to go out. I would try and do the other colors as well. First, let's go with green. Also, the green one has a protective gel on the end of it. Let's take that off. Is it right? Come on. It does take a while for the ink to actually come out of the tip, so let's just be patient for a while. Let's see. Alright, it is writing. So there you go, that's the green one. Let's go with the black one next. Same thing, it has a gel cover on the end. Let's take that off. That is the black one. Now let's go with the red one. Same thing, it has gel cover. Let's try this one as well. Alrighty, so there you go. All four of the colors does right. It has vibrant colors, so this one on the top is the blue one, followed by the green, the black one, and lastly the red one. So it is writing, so it works, but let's see if it is truly erasable. So I write in the paper, I am erasable, so let's see if the eraser will do the trick. Quite curious about that, so I would try and just strike. Okay, so the eraser does work. It is erasable. I don't know if the camera is getting this. Maybe I would need to refocus my camera so you guys could have a close-up of this. I think that one is better, so let's try and erase it. Alrighty, I have completely erased all four of it, and the eraser tip does do the job. But as you can see, if the camera is doing its justice, it still left this white residue. But in the case of the red ink, you can still see visible red marks on the paper. Also with the black one, the green one, and the blue one, there are visible marks on it, but it is erasable. So let's try and do this again. Probably I just pushed the tip of the pen on the paper too much, so let's try and do it again. Let's try and do some hearts here. So now this time I won't be pushing too much pressure on the paper. Let's just do like random hearts on the side. I call them hearts, but actually it does look like flies. More like flies than hearts to me, so let's go on and erase these as well. It is quite impressive because it does erase easily without adding too much pressure on the end of the eraser. So there you go. That was fast. I'm quite impressed with this one. So that is the hearts, or let's just go with flies. They do look like flies earlier, so if you look at the paper, you don't see any visible marks, but I could say it is quite decent. It still has some visible marks, but not as bad as this one that I've written earlier. Probably it's because when I was writing these, I was pressing on the paper too much just to see if the ink is really working. So probably that is the case when it's your first time using the pens. It takes quite some time for the ink to flow out of the tip, but with the second try, it just the ink just came out easily, and I didn't add much pressure when I was writing on the paper, so maybe that would be a factor for these pens. If you write on the paper and add too much pressure when you are writing, then when you erase it, it will leave some visible marks on it, but if you don't, then probably you would still have some marks on it, but not as visible as this one. The write test on the bond paper, the white sheet of bond paper. So now let's go ahead and try it on this one. How the ink of this pen would turn out on the paper, and will it affect the color of the pattern? Hello there. Going to do the same thing for all 4 colors. So there you go. All 4 colors are visible on colored paper, so you won't have any trouble if you would want to use this kind of pen on crafting paper or any type of colored material. There you go. Completely gone. All 4 that I've written here is completely gone. There is still some marks left on the paper, but I haven't seen any difference with the color. Nothing has changed. Still, the color is still the same. The color on the paper is still the same. So that is a good point for this one. Let's try and do it with some washi tape. Let's see if these would actually work. If you decide to use it for some washi tape, you know, like writing on top for important dates or whatever, or if you are using it for scrapbooking. Let's see. First let's go with this one. It's a minty color washi tape. Let's try and do it with the black one first. Right, it got stuck. There. Let's go with the black one first. Okay, let's say I would write here, reminders. Okay, now let's test the other colors as well. Work on top of washi tape. I would give you guys a close-up. So there you have black, green, blue, and red. All 4 colors does write on top of washi tape, and it is visible, but if you would want to erase it, we would find out about that. erasable. So now let's try it on another kind of washi tape. And now this one has some crazy patterns on it. This is like a violet. Let's try it on this one as well. So let's say we would be writing on top of the actual flags. Let's say to-do list. To-do. Right, that's to-do. Right, let's just use the other colors to write on the different sides of this one. Let's say right here, another reminder. I have written on the actual flags to-do list, and here I just write here on top on the white part of the washi tape reminder, and I have drawn here a little arrow. And if you guys have noticed, I've been writing some words that is useful if you are into planning, because mainly that is where I would be using this pen. So might as well do an example if you guys would do the same. So let's try and erase it. Does come up still. Alright, there you go. The second kind of washi tape is the white one with some colorful flags on it. Here is a closer look into it. There you go. The flag left some residue of it into the washi tape, but I think that is still fine because overall most of the writings has been erased completely, just except for the arrow one. But I think that one, that is still a good job for that one. I think that one is still good. So we have already done a write test on a plain white band paper, the memo pad, and this two kinds of washi tape. Oh, this green one is kind of on, let's say this is on the glossy side. It really feels glossy, but the white one is on a rough. This one is a rough kind of washi tape. So probably depending on what kind of washi tape you would be using, you could definitely use this pen. It is erasable, so I think that one is a good one. So depending on what kind of washi tape you would use, that would be a factor if the ink would leave any marks on it. But I think it still has done a pretty good job. So lastly, for this write test, I would be trying to use the erasable pen on two different kinds of page markers. So the flower ones are transparent, clear PVC page markers. There you go, they're transparent. And this one is in glossy finish as well. And the fruit ones are just plain colored papers with fruits on it. We are going to use these as well for our write test. So I would put down here a couple of it. Let's just put on two of the page markers. So here you go. Here are two of the glossy transparent film page markers. And next I would be putting down also two of the other kind. This one is just a plain colored pattern paper. Let's put two of that one as well. Alright, let's use this pen and let's see if it will write on this glossy finish transparent kind of page markers. let's say we would put here goals. Goals for the week. Let's just use goals. That one is a lot shorter. So there you go, that is a closer look into it. I am very sorry if my camera is kind of blurry. I'm trying my best, but it won't cooperate for some reason. I apologize, my camera is not doing its job. There you go. So if you are going to use the pen on transparent glossy kinds of page markers, it will write, but at first you would have to kind of add some pressure when you're writing on it because it is the glossy kind of page markers. So if you would add on some pressure, then the ink would come out a little bit better, so you could start and build up the color. The ink doesn't come out that good compared if you use regular kinds of paper. I would try and show you guys a close-up when I'm writing some stuff, okay? Right, let's go on and write to do again because that one is shorter. So there you go, if you write on lightly, it will come out but not as smooth and the color is not as vibrant, but if you add on a little bit more pressure into it, the ink will come out very vibrant and full compared to when you write it lightly. So there you go. So these would actually work on clear, transparent page markers. Unlike with regular gel pens, it would really give you a hard time. Let's try and erase it. Completely all 4 colors of ink into these glossy, transparent film type of page markers. But now the camera is doing its work. It is visible in the camera as well. All 3 colors, black, blue, and also green, has been erased completely. It would have like visible marks in a certain angle if you tilt your paper, but unlike with the red color, it has stained completely. There you go. You could see like red streaks on the page marker. So probably if you would use it, maybe red is not a good choice to use in writing on the page markers. I don't know. Probably it's just me. So I'm going to try and use the red one on the green surface. Now let's try to erase this. There you go. So probably red looks better on a different colored surface. So maybe don't use it in anything kind of similar to the colored pink. Yeah, do not use it on anything red with red colors on it, like pink, red, like orange, anything that's closer to that color. So there you go, it is erasable. So lastly, let's try it on regular paper type of page markers. definitely write on paper types of page markers. So there you go, this is an example of what I would write on my page markers, like due date and the amount due. So there you go. So now let's try and do erase it. So these are the last two page markers that we have written on, and we have used all 4 colors, but it has left some visible marks on it. So yeah, that is it. So there you guys go. All in all, this 4-colored erasable pen does really stick to its name. It is in 4 colors and it is also erasable, so that is a thumbs up for that one. It is really erasable. I think overall this is a very nice and useful item that you would want to have if you are into planning, scrapbooking, whatever you would want to use it with, crafting. I don't know. I think this is very useful, and also you could get it for a affordable price of only $4.95, but still, let's say plus tax. So I think this is very affordable. That's another thumbs up for the item. Also, with the write test that we have done earlier, you could use this to write on different types of surfaces, like the white band paper, 2 types of washi tape, the glossy kind and also the rough kind of washi tape. And it also works on colored materials, just like my memo pad. And when I erased it, the color of the memo pad didn't come off. So I think that one is a good point for this pen. And lastly, for the two types of page markers, the glossy transparent film type and also the plain paper, colored paper page markers. So all in all, I could say that if you guys are looking for an erasable pen and in 4 colors, I would highly recommend you guys trying this out. So all in all, if I would be asked to rate this 4-colored erasable pen from 1 to 10, I would give it a 9.5. 9.5 because first, all 4 colors work. It does write, so that is a point for that one. Plus the packaging, I think the packaging is really attractive. You have here the plain white body, plus these handles for the color. So if you are using blue, it is really in blue, then green, black, and red. So I think that one is cute. It matches the ink that you would be using. I would give it a plus point again for the eraser, because after I try on erasing all the writings, it doesn't leave this little residue from the eraser. The eraser doesn't chip at all, so I think that one is a plus point for it. The colored ink from this pen comes out very vibrant, so depending on what type of paper you are using, you could either let it come in a subtle color, or you could also try and add on some pressure when you're writing to make it turn out into a vibrant, rich color. I think that one is pretty good. And also, if you would be using it on a plain white paper, the color does give you an effect of like, it's like you are using crayons on it, but if you use it on a different type of surface like washi tape and page markers, then it would give you like a rich color, kind of similar to a gel pen. So I think that is pretty cool. I guess that is it for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below. Tell me what do you think about this 4-colored pen, and if you guys haven't tried it yet, leave a comment down below and tell me if you haven't tried using one yet. Leave a comment down below, tell me if you guys would give it a try, and also if you have already tried one of these, tell me how is your experience with it. Or if you guys are using a different kind, also leave a comment down below. I would love to know what kind of erasable pen you guys are using and also loving. And also in the comments down below, feel free to leave any comments, video suggestions or requests. I love reading you guys' comments and also replying to you guys' messages and also having a conversation with you guys. Thank you so much. And if you guys enjoyed our write and review test for today, thumbs up this video. Yes, thumbs up this video. Give it a like. Yes, if you guys are feeling generous and you guys enjoyed this video and you think it is useful, hit the like button. And if you haven't yet, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos, and I would see you guys in my next one soon.